Oh, I think it was about par. I think obviously we're using the same wicket as we used on Friday, so we thought it might sort of tire towards the end of the day. It played pretty well, to be honest. There was a little bit of movement off the wicket early, I guess, with the new ball, but you sort of expect that these days. So I think we're about on par, and probably from the position that we were in, sort of at 20 over mark, I thought was a pretty good effort to be able to get there. So we knew we were in the game, but we certainly didn't think it was a winning score. Yeah, I think we've probably bowled a few too many. It's hard because sometimes Midge comes up to the stumps and then you only need a slight miss and it goes for 5, so it's sort of hard to get a read on it. I think we love Midge coming up to the stumps and being aggressive, so it's sort of a fine balance with that. And I think, to be honest, there's some areas to improve in all 3 areas of our game. I think our fielding at times was really good, but we probably didn't take all the chances we had, and we certainly didn't have the momentum the whole way through the game with both bat and ball. So still plenty to work on, which is exciting, I guess. I don't know a lot about Rach and Moons. I don't know that it's anything major, but they had some sort of leg injury, I think, so they just couldn't continue to field. And then Soph Molyneux got hit. I think she got a cut lip there, so I think she's okay. She was pretty brave to come back on, actually. It was interesting to look at, I guess. She had a bit of tape around the face, but a really brave effort to come back out and bowl for the team. So we'll just assess that over the next couple of days and hopefully put together our strongest team. Not that I know of, but I haven't spoken to the medical team yet, so I might not. I don't have all the information, so I'll leave it at that. Yeah, it was. It was a brilliant catch too from Molly Strano down at fine leg, and Stella bowled really well. I was really impressed with her performance. She came in, bowled aggressively, fast, bouncy, and really took the game on, and that's all we want from her coming into these games, so I thought it was a great debut from her.
An interesting stat, I think it was around 50% of the wickets came from teenagers.
Yeah, and coming into this series, we knew we'd be tested with our depth. We'd love to have Megan Schitt and Jess Jonathan with us, but it did provide some opportunities for us to give some younger players a crack and show us what they've got. And I think everyone who's come in has played a role and really shown some exciting skills. So it's great for our future. I think to be able to come in and contribute straight away is really strong and shows how strong the group is. So certainly looking forward to the next few weeks with the young kids coming through and steaming in. She was excellent. I thought she hit her lengths really well. It was pretty consistent, to be honest, with her lines as well, and sort of turned the game back in our favour a little bit, which for such a young player is a great thing. So she's had to sort of wait her turn a little bit to get a crack, and today was her opportunity. And I thought she did a great job.
Was it always the plan to blood youngsters in this series, or was it sort of just because of
Oh, a little bit of both, I guess. I mean, our squad was slightly different to what we've had in the past, which was sort of forced in a way. And throughout the series, we have to make sure we look after our fast bowlers as well. They're very young and coming through, and there's a really good plan in place for them to sort of start their international careers, which is great, and they've all sort of had a taste of it now. So, I think they've all had a crack. That they're all really looking forward to the opportunity of the next couple of weeks that might present, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they go.
You played some pretty amazing journeys. Where does the sunset at Great Barrier Reef Arena?
It can be tricky to see the ball at times, actually. So that wasn't ideal, but the general spectacle of the ground and the condition of the ground and facilities is excellent. And we've thoroughly enjoyed our time here in Mackay, and I think what has been provided for us by the local government and council has been great, and the Cricket Association. So we've really enjoyed it, and we hope to come back. She's certainly in the mix, that's for sure. She's one of those young fast bowlers who hasn't probably got a lot of load behind her, so we need to make sure we keep her fit and firing. So she'll certainly be in calculation for that test match. It's going to be pretty difficult to pick the team, to be honest. There's a lot of good young fast bowlers in form, so it's just probably going to come down to what the conditions look like and how we think we can take 20 wickets, which is probably going to be the biggest challenge.
Andrew McGlashan, do you want to jump in?
Hi Meg, can you just a quick word on Sophie there? The blow she took in the face and then being able to come back on the field and bowl death there, just sort of the courage she showed today?
Yeah, I thought Soph was great to be able to come back on, very brave. It was a pretty solid blow, to be honest. Just sort of skipped off the wicket there and got her in the lip. So I think her teeth are okay, which is very important. She got a bit of a cut there. I think she'll get a couple of stitches. But yeah, to be able to come back on and fight for the team like that, she was really brave today, and couldn't be more proud of her.
Just the way the ball has seemed to land, particularly in these second two ODIs, has that increased the excitement levels for how the test match might play out?
Can you repeat that?
Sorry, can you repeat that, Andrew?
It was just the way the ball seemed to land in these last two ODIs, particularly has that increased the excitement levels for the test match?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the wickets we've had up here have been excellent. They've lended a little bit to the new ball, and it's certainly moved around in the air and off the deck as well. So that's, I think, what we want in one-day cricket. We want contests between bat and ball. I think we've certainly got that throughout these three ODIs. So hopefully it's the same in the Test match. I think it's important that it's a great contest, and one or the other in terms of batters and bowlers aren't able to dominate all the time. So fingers crossed, it's a similar sort of setup.
Nick Savage.
Thanks so much. Meg, unlike today, it was a defeat, obviously a really exciting contest. I'd just love to get your thoughts on the Australian fielding during the run chase, or your thoughts on how the team was in the field.
Oh, I think we had our moments. We took some amazing catches, and also we probably didn't quite nail some other chances that we got, which was a little bit frustrating because I thought our bowlers did a good job in creating those chances, and we just unfortunately weren't able to take them. I think throughout the three ODIs, it's probably an area we need to keep improving on. We probably haven't quite nailed it. So, it's a good challenge for our group. We want to be the best fielding team in the world, and I think we're certainly capable of that. It's just about sort of keeping that concentration up and nailing the big moments, which we'll be trying to do in the Test match coming up.
Dan Braddock and then Mullen will cross to you for two more.
Obviously the winning streak goes all the way back to 2018, which was a pretty different universe to the one that we're in now. Is there any part of you that feels like it's not the worst thing to have a loss before the World Cup, or would you like to have maintained it all the way through?
We want to try and win every game that we play. I think, to be honest, it was inevitable at some point that we were going to lose a game. I think just with the class of the teams out there at the moment, that it's always very close contests, and there's no easy wins. So to have the streak as long as we did, I think, is an amazing effort over a long period of time. So. We go out there to win every game. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get it done today. India were too good, but it doesn't change our mindset in terms of going out there trying to win.
Mullen, over to you.
Hello, Meg. I just wanted to ask you, given the number of bowling options that you have in any match, does it add to the challenge of captaincy? Are these plans made beforehand, or is it a lot of thinking of the fly?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think sometimes when you do have a lot of options, it can sort of cloud your thinking a little bit. But it also does give you the variety and opportunity to try different things. So it was nice to have some options today. We had a few players going off, obviously. So to be able to call on someone like Annabelle Sutherland, who maybe heading into the game wasn't sort of slated to bowl too many overs, but sort of suited the conditions and was sort of an instinct call. So. It's a little bit of a balance of going in with a plan and just being able to adjust on the run, which is pretty important. So, we've got a lot of options. We've got a lot of all-rounders, which, is a good and a bad thing sometimes. But I think today it sort of worked in our favour.